With Honolulu's rail project now expected to run more than $1 billion over budget, there are more questions tonight for rail planners. High on the list, if new delays force the city to miss a deadline with the feds, will we have to pay back the money? KITV4's Andrew Pereira has this update all new tonight.
New rail setbacks are raising new concerns. The rail line won't open by the agreed-upon date of January 31st, 2020, and a projected budget deficit and revenue shortfall now totals more than $1.1 billion.
Every month or so, there are these little surprises, and it's just really, it hurts the taxpayer.
We need to stop the bleeding, and we need to stop it as soon as possible.
But stopping that bleeding may require major surgery. The Federal Transit Administration could force the city to return $1.55 billion, or a portion of the money, since the rail line won't open on time.
The Federal Transit Administration would have to agree to a change in the completion date. My understanding is, from visiting with the FTA in the past, they're willing to do that, but only under the most extreme circumstances.
The FTA tells KITV4 it's working closely with the Honolulu Authority for Rapid Transportation to address changes to the rail project's budget and schedule. The agency added, "We have requested an updated cost, scope, and schedule from HART, and will need to evaluate that information in order to determine next steps." Chairman Martin wants to know exactly what those next steps might be and how the city can avoid a breach of contract of the full funding grant agreement. He plans on sending council members to D.C. as soon as next month to meet with FTA officials.
Definitely the transportation chair, perhaps the budget chair, and perhaps even the zoning chair or the vice chair of the council may be interested in attending, to meet with the FTA.
One of the strongest supporters of rail on the city council admits he's concerned how much the full build-out may cost.
So I look forward to working with the board and my colleagues in the council to ask really the tough questions on what are some ways that we can minimize costs to ensure that we don't hit a very, very high amount.
Martin says the council may have no choice but to extend the rail tax until the end of 2027 to bring in another $1.8 billion. However, he won't give the Transit Authority carte blanche to use the money as it chooses.
And if the deficit is fixed at $910 million, then my position is I would push very hard to limit that amount that the HART could expend through that 5-year extension to just that $910 million.
That was Andrew Pereira reporting. Now, Martin is still deciding if the council will take on another round of votes on the 12 rail-related measures that could be invalidated because of a lawsuit brought by Abigail Kavananakoa. That's after the Honolulu Ethics Commission ruled 6 current and former council members failed to disclose gifts from rail lobbyists before they took those votes.